Matthew chapter 18, verses 1 through 4 say, "And at the same time came the disciples unto Jesus, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." So, little kids, I have 7 kids, and little kids can be stubborn, they can be willful, they can be disobedient, but they do tend to be humble. They tend to believe what they're told, even without proof. Their behaviors, what they do, isn't always in line with what their parents want. But their beliefs normally are. They normally don't look at the parents and say they don't believe them. They look at the parents and say, I don't want to do that, you know? And so it's an issue of, and I think it's a similar thing with God. God cares more about where our heart is and what we are believing, what we're trying to do, than necessarily our actions. I think that he does care about our actions. He wants us to repent and to turn to him, but we often are willful, and we're not skilled, and we are disobedient, and I think that that's less important than being humble and believing him when he promises us things, and when he teaches things about life.